Hey guys, so I thought today I would do a little collection update and some new collection goals and what I want to focus on for the next couple of months. I think this is the first, the video of the videos I'm filming today. I think this is the first one I'm going to upload. So I'll let you guys know right now that I just I just started back at work. So over the next month for sure, throughout July, there probably won't be many videos being uploaded because I am going to be at a lake for the entire month without Wi-Fi or service. So I'll try and film when I have stuff in the mail while I'm there, but I probably won't be able to upload them until a weekend or August when I get back. So I hope that's okay with you guys. I know, I just haven't even filmed very much lately at all. I filmed this video last week, but I didn't like it, so I decided to film it again. It's been a while since I've uploaded. I did reorganize some of my collections too, so this will show you guys how I did that. And what else? I think that's it. Just know that throughout July and maybe the first half of August, there probably won't be very many videos. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So let's start. So this binder has pretty much any group where I collect one member is in this binder, and then all of the other groups that I buy albums for but I don't collect are also in this binder. I have nothing in this sleeve anymore. I finally put my Solgi Season's Greeting posters away. Finally. So my binder starts with New East, and for New East I collect Aaron. So for Aaron, right now, I'm only collecting him from Happily Ever After forward, and then maybe once I get the regular group comebacks under control, I'll start collecting New East W. But I don't think I'm going to collect anything before New East W for Aaron, just because those photo cards are way harder to find. So I'm very content with the way my collection is right now. So for Aaron, before the new comeback, I actually had finished purchasing every photo card for Happily Ever After and the Nocturne. So I have both those comebacks done, and now all I need to do is work on the Nocturne. So this is Happily Ever After. I'm only missing 3 cards for this album. They're on the way. They just haven't arrived yet. So then we have the table, and again, I'm missing 2 photo cards for the table. I've bought them, they just haven't arrived yet. So once all of the photo cards arrive, I will probably go through and reorganize this just in a way. And this is kind of my extra photo cards page. Let me zoom in a little bit. So, but anyway, this is my extra page. So pretty much this has any duplicate photo cards on it, any photo cards that aren't Aaron. So I have a JR photo card from New East, a Baeko from Who You, a Baeko card from Awaken, a Baeko AR card from the table. I have an extra Aaron card, and then these 2 cards are from their most recent album. The neighbor's dog is barking. So these are both from the Nocturne. I didn't pull any Aaron in the Nocturne, but I have been actually making some good progress on the Nocturne. I have half of Aaron's cards now, I think. So I'm almost done. And then these are, or this is the card that I pulled in Who You. I pulled an Aaron selfie card, so I'm just keeping it here until I decide to collect New East W. These are the bigger things from the New East albums. So this is from Awaken, this is from Happily, and then these two are from Happily Ever After. And again, some bigger things. So these are the mini folded poster things from the table. So I pulled JR, and then I received Aaron in an extra album that I bought. So I have one Aaron poster from the table, so I am content with that. So I think my main goal for Aaron is just complete. I just want to complete the Nocturne at a decent speed. I'm halfway done right now, so if I could complete the Nocturne within the next couple of months, I would be happy. But also I'm not expecting to complete very many collections in the next month because I'm gone. So then we move on to Red Velvet. So for Red Velvet, I collect Seulgi, and I only collect Seulgi's Korean cards. Same with Aaron, I only collect Korean cards. Same with everyone in this binder. I only collect Korean cards right now. So I have Seulgi's Ice Cream Cake card. I actually have all of Seulgi's older albums complete, which is nice. So I have Ice Cream Cake, the Red, the Velvet, and Russian Roulette. I need to put a filler on this page. I just don't know like what I want it to be, so it's empty for right now. And then over here we have Rookie, and I did just in my most recent haul video, it's probably not up yet, but I did receive her other Rookie card, so Rookie's completed. I'm missing one card from the Red Summer, and then this is the Red Velvet, and I have no cards from that. So that is Peekaboo era. I have nothing for that. Then we move over to the Perfect Red Velvet, and I have one card. I'm missing the other one. Then we move into the Red Summer, and I did just also purchase her clear card for the Red Summer, so the Red Summer is now completed. And then I have nothing for RBB. Those cards are so hard to find. Like, I wonder if no one bought the RBB album, but those cards are so hard to find, so I have nothing for it right now. Then I have nothing for the Revel Festival Day 1. I just recently bought one of the cards for it, but that has not arrived yet, so I have nothing. Then we have Day 2. I just got my hands on her Raincoat card, and I could not be more excited. It's still in my proxy site warehouse, but I cannot wait for that to arrive. So that's Day 2, and then for Finale, I have nothing yet, and then of course I'll put the Irene and Seulgi subunit in here too, which I have not received yet because it hasn't been released. And then again, same as my newies section, I have a page of extra cards that I have that are just members that I need to trade or photo cards that I really like, so I haven't traded yet. So I have a Wendy and Joy from Summer Magic. Did I call this the Red Summer? I meant Summer Magic. This is Summer Magic. If I called that the Red Summer, then oopsie, I apologize for that. Then I have Wendy's card from Day 1, Yeri's ticket, and Joy's ticket from Day 1 and Day 2. These are some freebie cards that I got from Kpop Market 01 when I bought albums from them on eBay. I think they're cute, so I keep them in my binder. I also have some for Itzy and some for GOT7 too, so They're cute. They're double-sided. These are my bigger things for Red Velvet. So I did just recently get some 3 pockets pages in the mail. So I switched out. I have bigger 4 pocket sleeves. You'll see some later on that fit the JYP pre-order cards so perfectly. So I have these in those 4 pocket pages, but I switched them out for 3 pockets because they fit in 3 pockets, and I want to save those 4 pocket pages for postcards that need them. If the postcards will fit in 3 pockets or the smaller 4 pockets from BCW, which I also have on the way, they will go in these pages. So I have Seulgi's postcard from day 2, Joy's Polaroid from day 2, Joy's postcard from the finale, and then Yeri's ticket, or receipt, that's what it's called, Yeri's receipt from the finale. There's an empty big 4 pocket page, I just have not taken it out. And then I finally put away my Seulgi Season's Greeting A4s. So I put both of them in here, just at the back. And then moving on to the next group, which is Itzy. And for Itzy, I collect Chaeryeong. So for It's Icy, I'm missing 2 photo cards. I do have both of her cards for It's Icy on the way. They just haven't arrived yet, so It's Icy is technically done. And then I have It's Me, which looks very sad right now. I only have the Chaeryeong card that I pulled, and that's okay because this Chaeryeong card is one of my absolute favorites. I love it so, so much. I did also recently purchase all of her individual cards, so I should have all of her individual cards on the way, and I have 1 unit card on the way. So technically for It's Me, I'm only missing 3 cards, but they're also having a comeback in July at some point. I don't know when in July. JYP hasn't said anything. I don't think I'm gonna have It's Me done before the comeback, but maybe I can get some more progress on it. That would be very, very nice. That's my Itzy collection. Again, these are pre-order cards. This was like my extras pages, my extra page, but I most recently traded all of my extras away, so this is my freebie card page. So these are freebies from Kpop Market 01 on eBay again. And then these are my pre-order cards, which fit so nicely in these big 4 pocket pages. Okay, so moving on, the next person I collect is Yang Yang from WayV. So WayV also recently had a comeback. It's so good. Awaken the World is so good. So I haven't even received my WayV albums yet, so I have no photo cards from the most recent album. But I did. I don't have the photo cards in here yet, but I did complete his Take Over the Moon and Take Over the Moon sequel collections before the new album, which is super nice. So I have his takeoff cards, and miraculously, that album was so hard to find, but I managed to pull both of his cards, which is so, so helpful for this collection. Then we have Take Over the Moon, and then I have his sequel cards. I just haven't put them away yet, but I do have his sequel collection completed. I also have the postcard. It's just not here yet. So then we have the rest of my NCT stuff. So I have Win-Win's NCT 2018 card, Jisung's We Boom card, or We Go Up, Jisung's We Go Up card, Haechan and Jaemin's We Boom card, Jaehyun's Regular Irregular, Doyoung's Superhuman cards, and then I pulled Hendery in my Take Over the Moon album, so these are Hendery. I don't want to trade any of my WayV cards because I think I might start collecting more than one member because Hendery is my bias wrecker. And because I have both of his cards for Take Over the Moon, I kind of want to collect Hendery too. We'll see. Don't quote me on it. So WayV is the only NCT unit that I collect. The others I buy albums from when I like them, and I keep whoever I pull. So then we move into bigger stuff, and these I also moved into a 3-pocket page. They were in a 4-pocket before. So I have Taeyoung's regular irregular postcard and Jisung's We Boom scratch card. I still haven't taken the 4-pocket out of here either yet. So now we move into SHINee. So I don't collect anyone for SHINee. SHINee are like one of my almost an alt group for me. I just don't collect them because they're 12 years old, and that's 12 years worth of photo cards that I don't have. But SHINee was actually the first group that I bought an album from. So they're super special to me, and I love them so, so much. And maybe at one point I'll collect their cards, but I don't know. So I have The Story of Us Part 1, The Story of Us Part 2, The Story of Us Part 3, and then Epilogue. Key is my SHINee bias. I just haven't collected. I just haven't started collecting anything for SHINee, and I'm not planning on for right now. I have a lot of really big collections that I'm not quite finished yet that I want to work on. And I'm starting another very significant collection, which I'll show you guys when we get to my other binder. So SHINee right now is just not a group that I think I can collect. Then we have a sticker set from View era, which is my favorite SHINee era. I love that song so much. I miss it. So then we move into the girl groups. So these are groups that I buy albums from, and I would say I consistently buy albums from, but I just don't collect any of the members, so I keep them all back here together. You'll see with my IZ*ONE cards, once I do get a significant amount of cards from a specific group, I do put them onto their own page, but none of these groups have enough photo cards for me to do that yet. So we start with Saturday, so I pulled 2 Aeon cards in their Byung album. I really hope that Saturday has a comeback soon. And they're like, the CEO of their company like got into legal trouble, but the company said it wouldn't affect Saturday's comeback. So that statement makes me think Saturday are having a comeback. So we'll see. Then we have Cherry Bullet. So I have Kokoro from Let's Play Cherry Bullet, and then Yuju from Love Adventure. I also have the group card from Love Adventure. Saturday, it's raining. If you hear rain and thunder outside, I'm sorry, it started raining. Cherry Bullet didn't have a physical release with Hands Up, so these are all the photo cards I have, but when they release another album, I will be buying it. I love Cherry Bullet. And then we have Card. I keep Card with my girl groups. I don't know why. That's just how I do it. So I have BM and Somin from Ride on the Wind. Then in Red Sun, I pulled JSF and Somin. And Card's next comeback, they've pretty much told us JSF will not be there. So hopefully it's a full album though, because Card deserve a full album at this point. But it'll be weird not having JSF be in Card for a while. But once JSF's done in the military, Card's fine. so that makes it better. Then I have Lehi's Photocard from her 24 Degrees album, which is such a good album. I'm so glad she's not under YG anymore because she released like, what, 3 albums under YG, but she was there for 7 years. Lehi deserves so much better than that, and I'm glad she is out. So then we have my IZ*ONE cards. These are all from Bloom Eyes. I have ordered a copy, one version of their, what's it called, One Rick Diary. I have the diary version coming, but I have not received it yet, so I don't have any of those photo cards. But these are from Bloom Eyes. For Bloom Eyes, I bought the I Am version, so I have Hitomi's AR card, Neko, Yuri, another Neko, Haewon, and then Haewon. I love their new album. It's like so good. I wasn't so sure about Secret Story of the Swan because it wasn't what I expected. But now I absolutely love it, so I'm so excited to get my physical copy. There's going to be, once all of my mail arrives, there will be so many unboxings that I put up. I just like started ordering things with EMS because it's only 2 weeks delayed, and I would rather not pay for customs and pay for the cheapest shipping option than pay for expensive shipping and then pay customs. So I'm waiting for a lot of stuff, and like WayV's album release was delayed, and so was IZ*ONE's. So like my IZ*ONE album did not ship until, I want to say, a week after the release. So they'll be here hopefully in July, and then I can just post so many unboxings. These are my card postcards from Ride on the Wind, and then I also have the flight ticket from Ride on the Wind. It's Jiwoo and BM. Then we move into bigger stuff for my girl groups. So I have Somin's Red Sun Moon card, and I have Eunbi's postcard from Bloom Eyes. Then I have Lehi's stickers and her postcards that came in her 24 Degrees Celsius album. That's what it's called. So these are her stickers, and then I also have her postcard. I just love Lehi. I can't wait for her to have a comeback. She's like my favorite soloist. Boy groups that I have albums from or I buy albums from, but I don't collect, is probably the simplest way to put it. So I have my AB6 cards. These are from Be Complete, and these are from 6th Sense. I did buy their Vivid album, so I will be getting photo cards from that. I wasn't gonna buy their most recent album. Like I was, and then when the Youngmin thing happened, I was like, oh well, maybe I don't want it. But then the album teaser came out, and I was like, I just love AB6 so much. And I was so excited for that album that I just decided I shouldn't let one bad thing impact how much I love the rest of the group and impact how excited I was for that album. So I just pre-ordered it, and I am so glad I did because I'm very, very excited for it. And then I have the boys cards. The boys are like a top group for me. So Hwal was my bias, but he left the group, which makes me very sad. So I haven't picked a new bias for the boys, which is the main reason why I'm not collecting them right now, because I don't know who my bias is. But I did get lucky. For the 2 albums that I bought where Hwal was still in the group, I pulled his photo cards. So, fate, I would say. So this is from Bloom Bloom, this is from Dance Dance Dance, and this Kevin card is from Reveal, which is so good. And then I have Hakyun's card from, this is his postcard from Reveal. Kevin's postcard from Bloom Bloom. And Eric's postcard from Dance Dance Dance, as well as Hakyun's Reveal card from Reveal and Kevin's fortune card from Reveal. So then we move into day 6. So I also have photo cards from day 6's most recent album. I just haven't put them away yet, but I do have it. So these are from Shoot Me. Then we have the Book of Us, Remember Us? Is the first one Remember Us? I think so. So the Book of Us, Remember Us. The Book of Us, Gravity. And then the Book of Us, Entropy is back here. I do have cards from the Demon, their most recent album. I just haven't stored them yet, so that's why they're not here. Then I have Young K's postcard from Entropy. I have Young K's postcard from Entropy and Jay's postcard from Gravity. Now I have my 80s album, my 80s photo cards. So these are from Treasure Part 1. These are from Treasure Part 2. These are from Treasure Part 3. And then these are from All Too Action. I have not bought an 80s album since then because they had so many comebacks all the time and it was really overwhelming. So I just didn't buy it. But maybe they're supposed to be having a comeback in July, so I might pick it up. We'll see how I like it. Apparently the only member I can pull in 80s is Mingi and San. These are my 17 cards. So for 17, my bias is Woozy. So I have S-Coups and Dokyum from You Made My Day. I did not buy You Made My Dawn. And then I have Woozy, Dokyum, Dino, and Vernon from an Ode. So I'm at least happy I pulled Woozy and Vernon because Woozy is my bias. Vernon is my bias wrecker. I did not buy their most recent album, and that's because I hate that packaging. Like, an Ode bugged me. But this newest album is like an Ode on steroids, and it just doesn't come put together. And Pledis, I will not pay for you to not assemble my album. So I did not buy it. So if Pledis tries to do something like that with Newies, like with 17, because I don't collect because I don't collect a member, if Pledis tries to screw everyone over and release crazy bad packaging, I don't feel the need to buy it. But with Newies is in that semi-alt zone for me. So if Pledis tries something like that with Newies, I'm gonna be pissed, but I'll still buy it. It's just like, why? Oh, I hate it. I could talk all day about that packaging, but it just makes me irrationally angry. So I'm moving on. Then I have Mingyu's folded poster from an Ode and these stickers. Then we have Monster X. So I have Are You There and We Are Here for Monster X albums. So these photo cards, I believe, are from Are You There, and these 3 are from We Are Here. I think, or these 3, as I just like gloss over this Hungwon clear card. These 4 are from We Are Here. I think that's where the photo cards match, but I'm also not sure because they all have a very similar back. And I honestly wasn't obviously paying that much attention to who I pulled in which album. So I have no clue. Like the newest Monsta X albums, like Follow and Fantasia have different colored backs, like different backs so you can differentiate them from different albums. And I'm sure if you're like a hardcore mom baby, you can differentiate the backs. It's just, I love Monsta X, but I am not a mom baby. So I cannot differentiate the backs of their photo cards, which is fine. And then I have the pre-order cards from Are We Here and Are You There? So I have the group and Kihyun. And who is? Like, I don't even really have a bias in Monsta X. Like, who would it be? It would be Joohan or IM, I think would be my bias. But probably more Joohan, I would think. So now this is my miscellaneous boy groups page. So pretty much what this is any group that I have albums from, but I don't have enough photo cards for to warrant them getting their own page. So I like to have at least 4 photo cards before I put a group on its own page, just because I don't want to waste space on the page. So like for Super Junior, they're a group that I consistently buy albums for, but I only have 2 photo cards from, so I don't want to put them on their own page. So for Super Junior, my bias is Heechul, and I did pull a Heechul card. One more time, I pulled Heechul, and in Time Slip, I pulled Kyuhyun. I also have Kyuhyun's photo book, because Super Junior did like, each member had a photo book, and then there was a group one. So I got Kyuhyun's, which is fine. He has his blue hair in this photo card, so it's okay. And then we have Super M. The reason Super M are back here is because it just feels weird putting Taemin with SHINee and Taeyong with NCT, when really these photo cards are from the same album in the same group. So I just put them together, separate as Super M. So in Super M, my bias is Taemin, and I am so happy I pulled a Taemin card, because originally I had just bought Taemin's album, and then later I decided, oh, I'll get a group version too. So in Taemin's album, I pulled Taeyong, which I love Taeyong, but it's a little annoying buying a specific member version and then not getting that member as the photo card. But it is what it is. But luckily, in the group one, I pulled Taemin. So I have 1 Taemin Super M card, which is enough for me. So then we have Chen's card from EXO's Tempo album. I did not buy Obsession because that album is huge and I have no room to store it. Like, SM, can you stop doing large boxes for album packaging, because I have nowhere to store it. Then I have B2B. This is from Our Moment, Yellowwood for Stray Kids, and then Triple H. It still makes me so sad that Triple H will never be a thing again, but it's okay, I guess. And then Jackie's. Minhyuk's baby card from Our Moment, and Han's yellow border card from Yellowwood. Then over here I have the larger postcards from these groups. So I have Suho's Tempo postcard, Woojin's pre-order postcard, and Changsub's postcard. Then I have Jisung's pre-order card and Ilhoon's. I don't know, B2B did like these big photo cards, so this is still a photo card, it's just big. So this is Ilhoon's big photo card from B2B. Then we have some freebies that I got for EXO. I think these are from their like photo book in Hawaii, I want to say. So I just keep those at the back. And that is everything for this binder. So this is my second binder, and it's a hefty one. This pretty much has any group that I collect more than one person for. So it has all of my alts in it. So I have 3 alts. I alt GOT7, Promise 9, and WJSN. So all 3 of those groups are in this binder, and then Twice is also in this binder. I collect 3 members of Twice, so I needed more room. So I just threw them into this binder because it's a 3-inch and I have a little bit of growing room for now, so I can keep Twice in here for now. Eventually I'll probably have to separate them, but for now it works out perfectly fine. So this binder starts with my alts of all alts, which is GOT7. So on the first couple of pages, I have photo cards that I just don't have enough of to warrant putting them on their own page. So usually I like to have 4 photo cards, 3 or 4 photo cards from the set to then move it to its own page. So these are cards that just don't have 3 others from the matching set yet, so I haven't moved them. Arrival, 7 for 7. These are the second press. 7 for 7 present edition, first press, second press. Eyes on You, Present You. I have a lot of Present You cards. I was ignoring this album for a long time because it was kind of overwhelming to think about collecting these photo cards, but I've started now. I would really like to start making progress on Present You and Present You and Me, because those are 2 albums that I've really put on the back burner because I've been nervous about starting it, but now I have to. So these are Present You. As you can see, I have a lot of like pairs in sets. I just don't have enough cards yet to put them on their own page. So Present You, then Present You and Me starts here. So at this mark card, we start Present You and Me, which I've just recently started working on Present You and Me, so I'm not very far along. Then we have Just to Focus, which I have not started, and I'm prioritizing the group comebacks over the units for right now, but eventually I would like to focus. Eventually I would like to focus on Focus. Spinning Top. This is the only card from Spinning Top that I don't have a pair for yet. Then we move into Die. So these are my cards from Die that I have. I've been making really good progress on Die. I would say I'm like halfway done Die right now. So hopefully I can finish that collection pretty quickly and start moving on to like the older ones like Present You and Present You and Me. And then this page is just my extra cards, so cards that I have duplicates of, that I haven't traded yet or I haven't put up for trade yet. Then we move into the actual sets. So from this point on, these are the sets that I have 3 or more cards from. And again, they're in chronological order. So this is Flight Log Arrival. I have a completed set for. This is Turbulence, So the making set is the only one that I have cards for this. This is Arrival. The only set I have completed is the Selfie. Then we have 7 for 7. This is First Press, and I'm missing 2 selfie cards, a Mark and a Bam Bam. But I did buy them, so they should be on the way. Then we have the making set, which is completed for First Press, and these are the triangle cards for both the regular Present You, the regular 7 for 7 album, and the Present You. I would like to eventually collect the triangle cards. They're just not a very high priority right now. I would rather finish the regular photo cards first and then start working on the triangles. Then we have Eyes on You. So this is the purple set and it's completed. Then we have the black set, which is also completed. The blue border. Mark is in the wrong spot. Let me put him where he should be. So for GOT7, I organize my cards by age order, but I do leader and then age order. So that's why I do JB and then Mark. Even though Mark's older, I like to put the leader first and then the rest of the members according to age. This is the Eyes on You red border set. And then we have an empty page for the yellow border, which I have cards for in my haul video that should be up hopefully next week. If not next week, it'll be up in a couple of weeks. I just have to figure out when I'm going to upload this or upload all these videos while I'm gone. I don't know how that's going to go, but we'll see. We'll try and figure something out. So then we move into Present You. So these are the pre-order clear cards. And then we have the heart cards. So these are for Present You and Me, or Present You and Me. These are for Present You. Then we have the postcards for Present You. So I am done this collection too. I just have to wait for everything to arrive. So I have the group, JB, Mark and Jackson. I'm missing Jin Young for right now. Then we have Young Jae and Yukyum. So I'm just waiting for Bam Bam and Jin Young to arrive. So then we have Spinning Top. And this album is completed. I'm just waiting for cards to arrive. So this is the Eclipse version, the Spinning Top version, the Cheek Pinch version, the black border version, the light name tag version, which I put in the wrong order again. Oh my goodness. I keep doing that. Did I do that back here? No, it was just with that one. So the light name tag version and the dark name tag version. And then this is an empty page that I have for the hearts. I just haven't put them away yet. Then we move into Call My Name. So this set I'm only missing 8 cards for, so I'm almost done Call My Name too. So this is the name tag set, the Agase set, the calling set, the Agabong set, the hearing set, the phone set, and the selfie set. So I'm almost done Call My Name. Then we have my die cards. So again, I'm like also halfway done die. So I'm making really good progress. So this is the border set and the hand heart set. Then we have the mirror cards and the bookmarks. So I have the mirror cards completed. So this is JB, Mark, Jackson, and Jin Young. And then on the back I have Young Jae, Bam Bam, and Yugyeom. Then over here I have the bookmarks. So the bookmarks are also completed. So I have JB, Mark, Jackson, Jin Young, Young Jae, Bam Bam. Yugyeom had to go on the back on his own. So then we have subunits. So this is where I have JJ Project Verse 2, which is completed. So I have the selfie cards, the clear cards, and the baby cards. So Verse 2 is done. And then over here I have kind of random cards. So I have Japanese stuff and merch cards. So I have Bam Bam's card, Japanese card from my swagger, JB's Japanese card from the new era, JB's event ticket from the new era, the group lenticular from the Eyes on You concert DVD, Jin Young's card from Eyes on You concert DVD, and then JB's card from the 5th fan meeting DVD. I have not bought the Spinning Top DVD yet, but hopefully at some point I'll pick it up. And then I have the, again, freebie cards from Kpop Market 01 on eBay. So then I have some pictures from Turbulence. And then this is where I keep all of my pre-order stuff for GOT7. So these are the pre-order cards from Present You, Spinning Top. Like these big 4-pocket pages like fit the Spinning Top cards or the JYP pre-order cards. This is from Call My Name. Oops. Call My Name. And then Die. So for Die, I have all of the pre-order cards except for JB and Jin Young. I left an empty page for them. I have both of their cards coming. I just haven't put them away yet. Then we have Young Jae and Bam Bam, and then Yugyeom. And I have 2 Yugyeom pre-order cards, so I just keep the extra one in here. Then we have Yugyeom's pre-order Polaroid set from Eyes on You, and then Jin Young and Mark's flight ticket, and Jin Young and Yugyeom's flight ticket from Flight Log Departure. I don't know if I'm gonna collect the flight tickets, maybe eventually once I get things more under control, but for right now, for GOT7, unit stuff. And when I say unit stuff, I mean like their Present You, or not Present You, 7 for 7 present edition unit cards, and their Flight Log Departure unit cards I am not prioritizing at all. So that's everything for GOT7. They definitely take up the majority of this binder. So then we move into my first alt-girl group, which is From S9. And they're the only ones that have like a nice divider page made. Eventually I will go and make nice divider pages for every other group. I just got the energy one day to make it for Promise 9. So for Promise 9, the only cards I have for them right now are Fun Factory, just because I recently decided to start collecting Promise 9 and alting them in it was recent. The past 3 or 4 months I've made that decision. And with Promise 9, I've been very careful about going era by era. So I have all of the Fun Factory cards bought. They just haven't arrived yet. So I did also recently complete the Love Bomb set. I just don't have all of those cards here. So Love Bomb is not in the binder, but I do have that set complete. And Fun Factory is missing cards, but I do have them all bought. For DKDK, I'll probably start working on it soon if they don't have a comeback. Please let Promise 9 have a comeback, OTR. I miss them so much. So yes, these are Fun Factory cards. And Serum is my bias in Promise 9, but I love them all so much, so I collect them all. So these are the fun version name back. Name back. I guess it's called a logo back. It has their names on it, but it also has the Promise 9 logo. So I think they officially call it a logo back. These are the fun version signature back. The factory version logo back. And the factory version signature back. It's a pretty small collection right now, but that's because I just recently started it. So hopefully in the next update I do, I'll have Love Bomb for sure, but hopefully I'll have DKDK done too. And maybe I would have started their new comeback. So the next collection isn't in this binder yet, but I still want to tell you guys about it because I'm starting it right now. I just haven't stored any of them yet. And that is my third alt group, which is WJSN. So I just recently started alting WJSN before their butterfly comeback. So I bought all 3 versions of Neverland. I'm just still waiting on 2 versions to arrive. I ordered the other 2 versions with my WayV albums, and then WayV got delayed. So they're coming. They've been shipped. They just haven't arrived yet. So for WJSN, I will be collecting OT13/OT10. I'm going to collect all of the members, whichever members are in the comebacks. So Unso is my bias in WJSN. So for the OT10 comebacks, I plan on keeping her cards separate from the rest of the group. That way I can fit the other 9 members nicely on a page. For when the China line comes back, I have no clue, or for comebacks that had the China line in it, I don't know how I'm going to organize those cards yet. I still need to figure it out. But I do have all 3 versions of Neverland on the way. They just haven't arrived. All 3 versions of As You Wish on the way. They just haven't arrived. And then I have 1 version of For the Summer on the way. It just hasn't arrived. And then I do plan on buying the other 2 versions of For the Summer whenever I have to make an order for other albums. I'll probably pick them up when I get the Itzy ones. We'll see. So I do plan on, once I get those albums, I do plan on really focusing on WJSN because I'm so far behind on that collection, and I do just want to get a really good start on it. So So I'll probably be focusing on WJSN a lot in the next couple of months. But yeah, I don't have any of their cards in here. I just wanted to tell you guys. So then we move into Twice. And for Twice, I collect 3 members. So I collect Jihyo, Mina, and Chewy. Mina is my bias. Jihyo and Chewy are my second and third biases, or bias wreckers, whatever you want to call them. So for Twice, I was planning on only collecting from Merry and Happy forward, but I recently traded for a Twice-tagram Photocard, so I'll also work on Twice-tagram a bit. But my Twice collection, I have made a lot of progress on, so I don't feel terrible collecting the older albums right now. So we start with Merry and Happy. So I have Jihyo's entire set completed, and I have another Mina. So really for Merry and Happy, I'm only missing 2 cards right now. This is the section where I reorganized it differently. So what I used to do for Twice was have each member that I collect kind of like on their own 2-page spread. So like this, and then you would see each, like the front of the cards on each page, and then just fill the rest of the page with fillers. But that was taking up so much space. So what I ended up doing was putting a filler of each member at the top before I start their column of photo cards for that era, and I'll line each matching, like each photo card from each set up across. So for What Is Love, these are the cards I have. It's a pretty bare set right now, but I'm also not focusing on it. This is like one of my favorite Jihyo cards. I love it. And then for Summer Nights, I don't have the fillers made for the other girls yet. And Summer Nights was also not a collection that I've really been working on a ton. So this is what I have. I have a lot of Chewy. I have a lot of Chewy and Mina for Summer Nights, but I do not have a single Jihyo card. So then we move into Yes or Yes, and for Yes or Yes, I have Jihyo's entire set complete, but I have absolutely no Chewy. So this is what I have for Yes or Yes. And then at the bottom, so then what I'll do, I'll put a filler at the bottom, the filler at the bottom of the set, and a filler at the top of the set to kind of just contain that era to the 3 or 4 pages that it takes up. And then I start the next era on a new page. So this is Fancy. My Fancy collection, I'm only missing 2 cards, one for Jihyo and one for Mina, but I cannot find them. So hopefully in the next couple of months, I want to be able to finish Fancy and more, so then I can start working on Yes or Yes, Summer Nights, those albums more. So this is what I have for Fancy. I really love the flower set. I think it's so pretty. There we go. And then I'm missing all of this set. But then again, I put the fillers at the bottom. Then we move on to Feel Special, and Feel Special is completed. I'm just missing a couple of cards. I'm waiting for a couple of Chewy and Jihyo cards to arrive. So these are Feel Special. This entire page is done, which is nice. And this entire page is done too. These white border cards are some of my favorite Twice cards. Also these black border cards, I love them. They're some of my favorite Mina and Chewy cards. My favorite Geo cards are in the Summer Nights set. Summer Nights was so good to Geo. Like, Summer Nights Geo was so good. So yes, I have Feel Special done, and then over here is just where I keep my extra Twice cards, so members that I don't collect, as well as duplicates, stuff that I'm gonna trade, I keep on this page. And then back here I keep my bigger stuff, so these are the Fancy You lenticulars. I used to have them in a big 4-pocket page, but I felt bad wasting a spot on that 4-pocket page when I could use it for something else. And now I keep them in a 3-pocket page. So Geo has to be turned sideways, which is unfortunate, but it's how it has to be. I also recently received Chewy's lenticular in the mail. I just haven't put it away yet. So then I also have these stickers that came in Fancy You. Back here I just keep my extra fillers. So like maybe one day I'll decide to change up my fillers and change it, but basically that's what these are. The fillers that I was using when I set up my Twice collection the other way. And now I just keep them back here because I might eventually use them again. That was my entire Photocard collection right now, as well as maybe some more Photocard plans and a couple goals that I might want to complete eventually. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!